Hello, my friends. Even though I talk about this topic all year long, this is the time of year when I'm super passionate about it because I think people are listening more. And that's all about sun safe practices. Okay, so let me tell you why it's important. Number one, yeah, I am a skincare educator, and I'm always going to teach you about how to take care of your skin. But so I will tell you, taking care of your skin with sunscreen is going to be the number one way of keeping your skin healthy. It's going to keep your skin, prevent it from getting lines and wrinkles and sagging skin and loss of elasticity and the dark spots, the age spots, the discoloration. So that is all true because when the sun is your number one enemy for aging, 80 to 90% of your aging is caused by the sun. So it's so important that you protect it. But why I'm so passionate about teaching sun care is because I feel it's my responsibility as your skincare educator to keep you healthy. This is the health and wellness portion of my business. So here is why more than two people or two plus people die of melanoma every hour. Every hour people are diagnosed with skin cancer more than any other cancer combined. And it's really one of the easiest cancers to lower your risk from. And that's just by doing some simple practices and by using sunscreen. So yes, more sunscreen, less signs of aging, but more sunscreen, the better your health. Okay. The great news is 99%. If you're detected early, if melanoma or skin cancer is detected early, you have a 99% survival rate. So let me give you some really simple practices of what you can do. First of all, when it is cloudy outside or raining or snowing, please still wear your sunblock. Your sunscreen is still very important because those sun rays, it's going to, first of all, it goes right through the clouds. It reflects off of sand and rain and snow, and it can still damage your skin. So you definitely want to make sure you're still wearing sunscreen. And even if you are indoors, continue wearing your sunscreen because you've got your cell phones, the smartphones, you've got the computers, you've got the tablets, the laptops, you got them all. It's emitting blue rays that is very damaging to your skin and still causes the same problems. So you definitely want to be sure you are protecting yourself from that. So I know this is a generation that did not grow up with sunscreen, and it's a habit that is hard to put into place. So here's a great thing that you can do for the generations behind you, and that is teach them early. Really, when you teach your kids and your grandchildren, when they brush their teeth, they put on their sunblock. It just becomes a habit. It's just the same kind of habit as every day they get up, they brush their teeth, they wash their face, they put on sunblock. It should be second nature for them where they never have to think about it twice. When you are using your sunscreen, you want to make sure that it's broad spectrum, and I'll tell you more about that later, what that means and why that's important. And the SPF, because you'll hear about numbers SPF, and that really just means your solar protection factor. So basically, you need something between 25 and 50. Sometimes you'll see numbers that are less. Sometimes you'll see numbers that are higher. You really don't need anything higher than 50. Okay, so let me tell you some everyday tips that you can do. First of all, when you're out and about, especially the guys, wear like a baseball cap because you can see how it's shading your face. So it's going to help you to not get those spots, the age spots, the sunspots, keeps your skin looking younger longer. But Most importantly, you're being protected. You're lowering your risk of getting skin cancer. So there's that, and ladies too. But ladies, here's what I really love. I love going with the bigger hats, not a little fancier, but whatever your style is, this just happens to be my style. So you'll notice the difference between the two hats here. Okay, let me go with this one. Here you can see it's tightly woven. You really can't see behind it, right? Here you can. You can see a little bit here. You can see the orange of what from my hair wrap. Here you cannot. So you'll notice this one is not as much protection as this one. So when you are out, you want to be sure that you're protecting yourself between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's when the sun is most damaging. That's when you want to be sure that you have your sunblock on and that you're sure that you're being protected. So when it's after 4, if I'm going out for the evening and I still want to, be cute, then I can put on this one and I don't have to worry. Still have my SPF on, I still have my sunscreen, but I can still wear this and not have to worry as much. This one, definitely between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., I'm going to wear something with a little bit more protection. But watch this. Not only is it shading my face like I showed you with the baseball cap, but my shoulders are being protected and the back of my neck as well. So that's a great way of taking care of your skin. Another thing is just to be fun with a parasol. You just carry that. Like, this is fun when we go to the botanic garden. It's just a fun way of protecting yourself. You also want to protect your eyes because the sun damages your eyes as well and the skin around the eyes. You don't want those crow's feet. So wear some type of sunglasses. Basically, my glasses are transitional and they get very dark. I have the newer transition that they have. And so I'm really protected with these, but there is another pair that I use in my car that's very, very dark as well. So you want to do that. When you put on your sunscreen, you want to put it on 15 to 30 minutes before you go out. You want it to have enough time to absorb into your skin so it's activated when you get out in the sun and you're totally protected. When you are driving, you want to make sure that you have your SPF on your hands because when you're driving, the sun reflects through the glass. And a lot of times women get the age spots on their hands or the sunspot. So you can protect that by wearing a hand cream with SPF. I don't have an SPF for lips, but a lot of times what I'll do is I will put the sunscreen on my lips before I put on my lip color. But if you have a balm that's really good quality, that has sunscreen in it, that has UV, the broad spectrum, so protect you from the UVA and UVB, perfect. Now here's the difference between those two UVs. UVA is protecting you from aging. It's protecting you from the wrinkles, the lines, the sagging skin, and the sunspots and all that. UVB is protecting you from the burning. The more sunburns you have, the higher your risk is for skin cancer. So you want to protect yourself from that. And you want to make sure that you put it on about 2 tablespoons of your sunscreen every day, maybe even more, actually, like a shot glass full. I would say a shot glass full, probably more than that. When I look at a shot glass, to me, that's not very much. You want to make sure you have more. If you already have your sunscreen from last year, it's been sitting there for a whole year and you haven't been using it every day because you hadn't heard my talk yet, you probably want to get a new one. You want to start fresh this year. Use it every day so you're not being wasteful for it, but you want to be sure that the qualities are still fresh and protective for you and your family. So I'm going to show you a few that we have. Our sunscreens are water resistant, but they're not waterproof. There's no such thing as waterproof sunscreen. So ours is water resistant for up to 40 minutes. After that, you want to be sure that you are reapplying. If you're going swimming or you've been in the pool, or in the pool and at the beach, the lake, wherever you've been, be sure that you are reapplying. So we have here, I'm going to show you a few that we have on sale this month, May 2024. We have for the body two for the body. They're both SPF 50. This is 50 plus. Now, this one is only available this month. It's a limited time. It's a lot of fun for the kids. They like to have the spray on. It just sprays on like this, and you just rub it in. But you don't want to spray it on their face directly. You spray it into your hands and then rub that in. The other one is the lotion form. They're both very protective. They're both very environmental friendly. They're both are very conditioning for your skin without all the chemicals, without a greasy feel, without that smell of a sunscreen. It's absolutely amazing. I love our sunscreens. So those are the two that's on sale for the body. And then we have two for the face. Here's the difference. This one's a sunscreen for the face. This is the same, SPF 50 plus, both of them, but this one has color match technology. So days that you don't want to wear your foundation, you can wear this. It doesn't have like a heavy color, so you don't feel like it's all made up. Here's what it looks like, and then it matches no matter what your skin tone is. It's going to activate with your skin and work perfectly. So I love those. So these four are available on sale this month. Okay, next what I have is the sunscreen for the face. Here's why I love the ones for the face. It has royal jelly. If you follow me, you know I talked about how the royal jelly is a nutritional program for your face. It has all of the vitamins B, A, C, E, K. Absolutely fabulous. It has your amino acids. It has your protein. It is what gives the longevity. This is why women who are on Jafra products look up to 20 years or sometimes more younger than their actual chronological age. Absolutely amazing products. Okay, so my favorite one is the Defy. It's actually called the Defy Multi-Performance Age Protector. Broad spectrum, they're all broad spectrum 50. Well, this one's not 50. I'll talk about that in a minute. So these two are absolutely amazing. This one's the Defy. This one's Revitalize. But you can tell by the name that this is well beyond a sunscreen. So there's that. And then this one is absolutely amazing as well. The other one is from our, it's called Clear Smart. That is it was made for people with acne, or if you want something that has no fragrance, that's perfect. This is an SPF of 25, so not as high, but still very protective. Like I said, the range is between 25 and 50. Beyond that, you don't need it. So then we have our Jafra Skin. I love this one. It's one of our newest ones. However, it's SPF 15. So when I wear this, and I don't wear this for the skin protection, I wear this one. I don't ever go without my Defy. This is 50. This is 15. I cannot add them up and say, oh, I'm at 65. No, it doesn't work that way. It goes by whichever one is the highest number. But the reason I wear this one is, again, it has that color match technology, so I can put it on and it doesn't, it just goes right into my skin without giving much of a color. Now this one's a little bit darker how it looks, but when it put it on, it just goes in differently. But what I love about it is this one has a little bit of a glow. So if I want that glow, but I'm not going to wear foundation, this is the one that I go to. And to be honest, I've been going to this one more than this one lately. This one's new. Love it. Okay. And then we have SPF for the hands. Again, I talked to you about when you're driving, you got to make sure, because you don't want the age spots and you don't want cancer. But also, ladies, if you're going to go get your gel nails done, you know, their manicurist is going to have you put your hands under that heat lamp so that you are activating the gel. However, that is so damaging. It can cause skin cancer. So again, you want to be sure you have this on. Of course, when you go, they're cleaning your hands and then they're massaging and all of that. actually, after they do that, ask them to go ahead and massage this onto your hands before they do the color, and then before you put your hands under the heat lamp. And there is how you are protected. Simple little tips, your hats, your parasol, your sunglasses, your SPF, every single day, 365 days of the year, 366 this year with the leap year, every single day, wear your sunscreen. It can save your life. All right. And if you've been here or and haven't subscribed, or if this is your first time seeing this to my channel, please subscribe, because I am always here for you, keeping you royal. Bye for now.